Hey there and welcome back. This is Ron Hurst of Developing Leaders. I have another book that I wanted to share with you. This one is an actual leadership book, and it's on one of my favorite topics, leading change. This particular book is written by a gentleman by the name of William Bridges. It's called Managing Transitions. Of all of the books on leadership and change that I have read, Managing Transition remains my favorite and most useful practical resource. The reason I like this book so much is that Mr. Bridges figured out in his work and his research that it is people that go through change. It's not the process, it's not the equipment, it's the people. Yeah, certainly we make modifications to equipment and processes, but ultimately it is people that go through change. And this book presents an elegantly simple model of how people manage through that transition and what leaders can do to facilitate people going through. What I have found in my travels as a manager and working with numerous organizations is that this is kind of the master class. It's like way up here in terms of complexity and difficulty in leadership activities. That leading change is the hardest thing that we do. The reason it's the hardest is because it incorporates every one of the foundational elements that make up effectiveness in leadership. You know, we have to have excellent relationships. We have to have good process knowledge and process thinking. We have to be excellent problem solvers. We have to be masterful communicators. And there's so many other skills that are necessary in order to be effective in leading people through a change process. Now, here's one of the real keys though, is that people, when they go through change, they experience a sense of loss. And in fact, you know, for all the people that you know that say, I don't like change, or I hate change, or this person will never change, I can guarantee you this. People are not so much afraid of change as they are afraid of the loss that it represents. Now, they won't know that, but I'm telling you that it's the fear of loss that's holding them back. And often what we do is we try and get people to go through change so fast that they can't possibly come with us. Some people need to go through change like a glacier goes through a countryside. And unfortunately, in business, that doesn't work. But sometimes if we can just slow down and come alongside them and explain the benefits of the change, it will help them to come with us. But it's not just the logical piece. You see, people, when they experience loss, they go through an emotional process as well. And this book does an excellent job of walking you through the emotional process associated with change. It's the grief cycle, the Kubler-Ross grief cycle that we all go through when significant life traumas occur. You see, a change in a place of business where we work, I mean, that's a large part of our daily lives. And the reality is that when we are asking someone to go through change, they are experiencing major trauma. So what we need to do is recognize how to walk with them through the process. And if we can do that, we can get them to the other side and then help them be productive in the new environment. That's the beauty of Mr. Bridges' book, Managing Transitions. It gives you a toolkit of how to walk through that. So I highly recommend it. Once again, it's Managing Transitions by William Bridges, one of my absolute favorite books on leading change. Thank you very much.